Greetings, Fright fans. Ygor J. Dungeonmaster at your service. Tonight, we have a truly terrible show, courtesy of our sponsor, Sally's Secondhand Surgical Supplies. When having the very best simply won't make any difference, why not try Sally's? Hep, see you soon. Oh, look, Halloween is upon us. So we've invaded the test kitchen of our very first guest. He's a colleague and a close personal friend on whose culinary curio I frequently appear, mainly because I'm so good at crushing and squishing and squeezing soft, fuzzy little...
Peaches. It was peaches.
Really?
Peaches.
That is not at all what it said on any of the collars. Speaking of, who's this delicious little morsel I can't wait to sink my teeth into?
Well, this is Scabigail, Scabs for short.
Scabs, just like the snack food.
What?
What? Hey, did you make her out of pieces of other dog? What's going on here?
No. She's wearing a Frankenstein's monster costume. See, we were told to wear costumes.
Oh, right, and you dressed up as a dentist. Spooky.
I'm a mad scientist, thank you very much.
Potato dentist, same thing. So tell us, what will you be handing out to little goblins and witches and wannabes and scoops ahoy uniforms this year? Eh?
I've got something very special. I'm making my sinisterly sour gummy worms in confusingly bizarre flavor color combinations.
Oh, worms. Perfect for every occasion.
Pretty much. Dungeonmaster, I see that my ingredients have arrived safely, but tell me, what of the instruments I requested?
Ah, yes, my girlfriend took care of all that. Oh, honey bunny!
Yes, my Liebchen.
Oh, this beautiful creature is Fraulein Blucher!
Well, hi. So, let me get this straight. He's your...
That's right, he's my boyfriend. And here are all the instruments that you requested.
Oh, thank you very, very much.
Will there be anyone else?
No, thank you.
Some warm milk, perhaps?
No, thank you.
Some Ovaltine?
Ooh, babe, I love some Ovaltine.
You got it, Schnuckles.
Oh, thanks. Ooh, and hey, take this and, keep it happy until your parents come by next week.
Why? Why would you want to keep it happy?
Why would I want to keep
Be
it?
careful with my dog, Fräulein Blucher.
All right, enough hitting on my girlfriend and get to the gummy making, Buster.
Fine. We cook! First thing we must do is bloom our gelatin. We have here 3 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of plain unflavored gelatin. That would be 5 packs if you buy it in packs at the store. And don't worry about brand because they're all exactly the same. Dump that in there. That's called a saucier, by the way. Dump in there. Very good, very good. There you go. Then we're going to follow that with 1/3 of a cup of water to bloom it. We cannot dissolve gelatin without blooming it first or giving it a good soak in cold water. Please give that a whisk if you would, dungeon person there. Now, in this container, we will begin our syrup. All candies, basically, have a syrup. Here, please dump this sugar. This is 3/4 of a cup of sugar. No, not in there. In here, in the pot. This is going to be our syrup. That's our gelatin. Very good, very good. Now we have 5 ounces, that's 1/2 cup of corn syrup.
5 ounces is 1/2 cup. What kind of cooking school do you go to, man?
Well, it's pretty heavy stuff. Now, 1/4 of a cup of water. Take your whisk and stir this as well.
Yes,
now we're going to put this over a bit of heat. We're going to bring this up to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. That is going to dissolve the sugar and form a homogenized or homogeneous syrup that we will then add to the gelatin mixture. Okay, now stop. Now we wait until our instant read thermometer says...
Is that not what we're doing?
No, we're going to hit 160 degrees Fahrenheit with this syrup.
When will it be food?
Well, it usually takes about 3 minutes.
Oh, perfect time for a word from our sponsor.
You've got sponsors?
Yes, Clyde's Cleavers. Remember, don't get mad, get a cleaver. like the man himself, the prices are insane.
Excellent. 160. So we will now pour this. Grab your whisk, Dungeon Master, and we're now going to dissolve the gelatin. Whisk gently. This is hot. Now we're going to move it. Keep going. We're going to go back onto the heat, and we're just going to whisk this over the heat until all the gelatin has dissolved. It'll take usually, I don't know, about a minute. Maybe not that long.
Look at me! I'm Bobby Flayed! Yes, I have no skin.
Okay, you keep going. I have got to take these gloves off, Dungeon Master. I can't work with these.
Well, the Dentist Guild will hear about this.
I'm not a dentist, I'm a mad scientist! Oh, those lights, gosh darn it. I now have a tray of 4 individual containers. Why don't you spread those out right there? And I've got some flavors, and I have got some color. Well, that's
Put one here and we'll hide one like it's...
So what we're going to do is we're going to split these between 4 like containers. Watch your hand, this is rather warm.
Oh, it'd be like the time I stormed the castle with the rest of the villagers and they poured that molten stuff on us.
Okay, now we have to get the flavors and the oils in. Now, we're using flavoring oils instead of extracts, which are alcohol-based and, well, probably just don't taste nearly as good. But I want to combine them with different colors so that it fools the kiddies into thinking they're eating one thing when they're not. So, what I want you to do is we're going to use cinnamon oil, and I'm going to put just 1 drop.
Oh, yeah.
I lied.
Like
I
7
lied.
drops he poured in there, kids.
Yes. Just wait when the little demons come by the house. And this is a lemon yellow, so I'm only going to add 1 drop of coloring. Now take this skewer and stir. Take this and stir it around. We have to work quickly. I have here citric acid, 4 teaspoons of it. This is the stuff that makes lemons sour. I usually only put it on the outside of the candies, but since I'm especially angry at children this year, why don't we put some in all of this? Now, for this next one, we will do cherry, and we'll make it green.
What kind of upside-down world are we living in, man? Oh, we're doing
Stir,
it.
stir. It's almost going to
happening.
look black.
It's
Now,
really
in the meantime, I'm going to move our first one into a squeeze bottle, which is going to allow us to make our worms.
Oh, what?
Yes.
Making worms?
We're making worms from scratch. These we are going to allow to cool until they're 100 degrees thereabouts. Here's our green. Beautiful. Next, we will do, let's see, lemon and blue. 5 drops of the lemon oil. 5 drops. And now you're going to stir in, this is going to be grape. And we're going to make our grape red. And for the oil, we're just going to go with 5 more drops. All right, and of course, that should be red because that'll fool everyone. Now, stir away.
Stirring.
I will get this prepared into this vessel, and that goes into our last jar. I've already forgotten because
Yellow
you see,
cinnamon.
we use color to tell us what things taste like, and this
Yeah,
is a
well.
lie. Everything we're doing here is a lie.
Well, we're doing TV, and all of TV is a lie.
This isn't TV, this is the interwebs. It's better than TV.
Yes, it's like the Wild West. No rules! And we're back. Tune in to next week's show when we broadcast from Matt Damon's house. He won't know we're there at all.
Oh,
He'll be asleep.
Dungeon Master, I just want to say, the syrup's ready.
Great.
We got good temperature. We're ready to make our gummy worms. Okay, well, this is how we're going to do it. This is sugar.
Oh, I need a lighter for this.
So this is a total of 12 cups of sugar that we're going to distribute across 3 of these pans. And don't worry, we can reclaim it later.
This is
so
the prettiest pixie stick I've ever seen.
it's a big pixie stick. Now we're going to add more citric acid. So we're going to evenly distribute this. I want you to stir this in with your strange, kind of gruesomely green fingers. There you go. Evenly just stir it in. All right, now, one at a time, we're going to turn this one sideways. Now, watch, we're going to make molds now.
Mold, my favorite.
No, not mold, molds. Watch. This is what we're going to actually put our wormies in. Now I'm going to start with the green, all right? And I'm just going to
Green cherry.
I'm going to lay a bead right in that little trench. Now, over time, the gelatin is going to set, and the sugar is going to continue to pull moisture out, making the gels harder and harder and gummier. Now these have to sit, ideally overnight, and in the morning they will have a wonderful sour crust on them and they will be gummy and chewy on the inside, so much so that a dentist would profit mightily from having this out in the world. Do you see my plan? Lightning! Stop. Now, all we have to do is wait. Oh, after they've sat for a few minutes, it's okay to kind of get a little more sugar on them. So you can kind of dust over them like this so that they'll be completely surrounded by sugar. There. See, they're already starting to set up.
Just like a mother's love, just surrounded by sugar.
Is that what your childhood was like?
And we're back 12 hours later.
It has been 12 hours. We have removed our sinisterly sour gummy worms from their sugary molds. And look what we've got. They look so sweet, but they've got a kick. Try one.
Can I try several?
Oh, sure you can. I mean, I wouldn't, but you certainly can. You see, the citric acid balances with the sugar so that it's pleasing, and yet it's eating his head from the inside while he continues to eat them.
So sour, but so gummy and so wormy.
Pretty gosh darn irresistible.
Liebchen, where's my Ovaltine?
Oh, Ovaltine can't save you now. Kids, just let this be a lesson to you all. Don't eat too much candy on Halloween, or you'll end up with diarrhea or rigor mortis and a hump. Anyway, I do hope that you'll enjoy the sour worms and have a very happy and safe Halloween. And hey, don't forget to drop by Sally's secondhand surgical supply sometime real soon. Yeah, lady, where's my dog?
Would you care for some schnitzel?